Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Anakin Skywalker, based on his appearance in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Here's a look at the packaging. In the 6-inch Hasbro line, this is the first Anakin figure we have gotten in this scale, and I think the results are really nice. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars 6-inch, and I think that they did a really nice job with this particular figure. In terms of his sculpt, he looks very nice. He does resemble Hayden Christensen a good bit, and the proportions and the physique that he has are very nice. The paintwork done here is very nice. Of course, Anakin's outfit consists of browns and chocolates, and it's very nicely replicated here with his figure. There's a bit of soft goods at the bottom of his tunic, but I do find that they blend in quite well with the rest of his outfit without detracting from the overall look. Close up here of the head, and as you can see, it's done quite nicely. I think it looks enough like Anakin from the movie. It's clear who this guy is. The hair on it actually looks really nice. They captured Hayden's hairstyle in that movie very nicely. It's sculpted nicely. There's a lot going on there that makes it a little bit more lifelike. His eyes, nice blue color, just like Hayden's. He's got the scar there on his face. Pretty neutral look. It's a little bit stern, as a result, I think that looks quite good. Rest of the outfit, as I'd mentioned, is sculpted and colored very nicely. I love all the different shades of brown that are in there. Belt, it all looks really, really good. The tablards are very nice. And again, the soft goods, they're done in a way that doesn't make them too obvious or distracting. They're sized well and colored well, and, they blend in very nicely. To me, this actually looks a lot like the Evolutions Anakin basic figure. It kind of looks like they made him bigger, which is good because that's probably my favorite 3 3/4 inch Anakin figure. And, this captures, I think, the essence of Anakin very nicely, and I'm really pleased with the overall aesthetic of this figure. In terms of articulation, Anakin has a ball joint here at the head. He has ball hinges at his shoulders, hinge there at the elbow. He's got hinging here at his wrists. He has a nice ball joint here at the torso. He's got hinges at his hips. He's also got a swivel at the upper thigh. He's got double hinges at the knees. And then he has rocker joints down here at his ankles. In the way of accessories, Anakin does come with an additional head. This is the Darth Vader head. He's got the red Sith eyes. The hair's a little bit more messy. He looks a little bit more angry. Overall, it's not bad. I don't really think that this was a necessary inclusion. It looks different, but it doesn't look completely different. Other than maybe the eyes and the messy hair. I think if they would have done a little bit more with this, it might have turned out a little bit better. Like I said before, we'll take accessories wherever they want to give them to us, but I just feel like this head could have been done a little bit better. Now, to replace Anakin's head, what you want to do is simply twist. His first head comes off, and then you have the second head. We'll just kind of push it in. Now, I have found that on my particular Anakin that the secondary head is quite hard to get on. It doesn't actually go down all the way. And I don't know if I'm just not doing that right, but, out of fear of breaking that, I don't want to really force it too much. But, it just kind of sits higher for some reason. I don't know. So that's another downside to the extra head. At least in my case, I don't know if all Anakin figures are like this or if it's just mine, but either which way, as you can see, I don't think it really captures the look of the character very well. Which is why I am simply going to stick to the original head for display purposes, which, got on there very easily. So it may just be that head isn't shaped out properly on the bottom part where it connects to the neck joint. In terms of his other accessories, Anakin comes with his lightsaber, and, luckily Hasbro did sculpt the appropriate Revenge of the Sith hilt here rather than just throwing in, Luke's hilt from the pilot figure. or the Bespin figure. This is actually accurate to the film, so I'm really glad that they did that. And the blade is a very nice shade of blue. It's nice and pretty deep in color, and you can disconnect it from the hilt just like that. And then he has a little peg, and then you simply just stick it back in like that. Anakin's lightsaber also connects very nicely into his belt piece, and he holds the lightsaber pretty well. I do find that his hands are very hard to open up in order to get the lightsaber hilt in there. But once you're able to kind of do it, he's able to hold it okay. And of course, you can react the famous duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series 2014 Anakin Skywalker. All in all, I think that Hasbro did an excellent job with this figure. From a sculpting standpoint, I think he's very, very good and among the best in the Black Series. The coloring, the paintwork on him is very, very nicely done. Articulation, that's what you would expect with Black Series, and I can't really think of anything much more they could have added. He's loaded with articulation, which is awesome. For accessories, the additional head that he comes with, I find is a little bit lackluster, but hey, it's cool that they included it. The lightsaber with the removable blade is very nicely done as well. I wouldn't have minded if they would have thrown in a Jedi cloak. When I think of Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, oftentimes I picture him with the Jedi cloak that he wears throughout the film. That would have been a really nice touch. I do wish they would have included one. But as he stands, Anakin is very nice. I am very pleased with him. And I think he is a very worthy addition to your collection of 6-inch Black Series figures. Thank you for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.